Greetings and welcome back to Shadow Over Loathing. We're starting where we kind of went off. Ocean City. Where am I going now? Going on business sale. Coin seems accurate. Love this. Probably nothing you want in here anyways. This card looks chilling. Toa seems woefully unprepared by the rain. Sorry guys. Warming up the vocals and everything. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said that rain falls on the poor men and rich men alike. Was that before the umbrellas were invented? Or my name's Gurst, by the way. Hi, I'm Mackie. Pleased to meet you, Mackie. Say, you wouldn't have a couple meat to spare, would you? Sure, I'll give you 2 meat. Thank you very much, Mackie. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take it easy, Gus. There's nothing in the direction except for the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. I guess I just gave 2 meat away. Cola War surplus. It's a bus stop. Murray's Antiques. Trash can. It's a trash can full of trash. Dig through it. You find a discarded bottle of cologne. Get an item cheap cologne. Ooh. I think the store sells broken glass and drafts. Oh, funny. Condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Possible. The trash's reach has extended its cans grass. Given the stormy conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Ocean City's watchful eye. Somebody has scratched some weird symbols on the sidewalk here. Jeez, I hardly saw that. Secure Beerus. I like the name of that. Okay, let's start from left going right then. The army surplus store is closed for the night. Oh, it's night. I get it. The bar over there, the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you and enters. Oh, hi! You must be Mackie. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me the letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage brick and brack as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from the shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact, and he said he was gonna be a tough one. I told him he shouldn't get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like it's a deeply deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me. I'll give you a quick sketch, okay? Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to the back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo. You know, cursed. Oh, for a second I thought that you were making a bathtub gin or something. Yeah, It's no joke. That was our real job. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. I don't like the sound of it, but he's family, so absolutely, I'm always up for crazy adventures. Correct? You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's Saul Tommy. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby, pleased to meet you. I go by her, actually. I go by them, actually. uh, I'm not going to talk about this. uh, Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You gotten it? Gabby picks up your suitcases and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Ooh, exploration. This is a mess. I was just got it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, I won't. Jess. Don't have time to play games right now. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to call right now. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't the time. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep yet. Pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still staying up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there is something we need you to do before the night's over. Oh, swell, what is it? You know, those curse artifacts I was talking about, since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out that there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say that there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far. You won't have far to go. Sorry. I'll warm it up. Don't worry, guys. It's just down an other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good at a fight. A fight? Oh, geez. A fight? Heck yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Mackie and help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Excited sigh. Sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break in exactly. I managed to fingle a spare key out of the guy at the retail's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Sweet, let's do this. Hello, Gabby. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Gab with Gabby. How are you holding up, Gabby? It's all of the berries. Shoot the fat. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent some time in Ocean City, but I don't remember being this run down. That is a true thing to say. I used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy is terrific everywhere else in the country. No idea. Economics is not the house of Gabby. Keeps my wheels in. I keep making small talk. This is hard to speak. So you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents flapped too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for seven or eight. Right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parents Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is the Gabby and previous ones too. It's okay. Don't worry too hard for it to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Choose some more fat. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or to popping, as they would say, haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. You're a real firecracker in the fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dance once, but this world was unready for it, maybe 50 years later. And it shouldn't fit that. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in no, same. It's continued. There's nobody at this desk. I was just about it. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. Doggy. Ah, cat. A white cat is snoozing in the old towel. What's this cat's name? Caleb? Harry got her a couple of years ago. Scratch behind the cat's ears. Give Caleb a good scratching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Caleb like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at Color Wars surplus store next door. Okay. A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. I wonder what the store leads to. You open the door and just the brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Good to know. Come on, Gabby. Does she say anything different? Hey, Gabby, is everything right? It sounds like a cat meowing. Flap your gums a bit. So you're same thing. Police. The note on the door says, please. Interesting. Not this one. I completely forgot where I need to go. Not this one. Ah, there you go. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Don't think that's really safe, but okay. Hello? There's a handwritten note on this desk. Read it. Note says, Robinson. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venerable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. Yes, what's karate? Whoever worked on this desk forgot their cufflinks. You got an item, reports cufflinks. I wonder if that's something I can equip. Ah, there's my Mikey turtle. A turtle is like a slow badge. Oh, it's a badge. Each round of combat, Maki heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Oh, I can choose between each round of combat. Increase your muscle, musicality, or mox by 1. I like this one, to be honest. Because if I can choose between Lucian or Mikey. I'm choosing Mikey. Can't read this yet because I don't have the mysticality yet. Yep. I need a lot more mysticality. The left one isn't great. Always check, and the right one says your sources. It really makes you think. So that ups my mysticality. I think that replaces my hat gloves. Which I think gives me hot armor, so I think that hot armor just means that I'm fire resistant. Okay, okay. What's the cheap cologne? Increase your stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. Oh, look at that. I guess I am gonna keep going around. There's a pink slip on this desk. Read it. Hendon, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover's Burgers, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamanian that I used up here? There? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Funny enough, it didn't. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Read it. This letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgers is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with the pink slips. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could have typed out their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Ew. Secrets. Oh, hey, there's one of those new Arcane Press news feed things. High tech. I won't use that just yet. So I already read that one. You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk bottler. Note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it's under the water cooler where Burgers can't find it, and rat us out to the prohees? Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing West, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources reports it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of a pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in the streets. Electricity is expensive because it's very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidiaries. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand that you keep biting. We will go way back, buddy, but you give me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Jeez, he basically fired his whole staff. Elon Musk moment. Oh boy. You see a thin 3-ring binder on this desk. Take it. United Tube System Operational Manual. Okay. There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Another 1 in 5, I guess. Carver. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for any employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgers, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with Carver person. Ah, there's the karate chop. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Search records. Nothing. Venable must have taken all the stuff out before the smashing it. Look inside. Ew. You got An item. Nasty old leftovers. Ew. Okay, well. It's a big, heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Move it. Conspiracies. It's newspaper's archive, 1783 to 1799. Without anything specific you want to look for, look up. This seems like a waste of time. Ah, there you go. What date would you like to look in the archives for? I remember there was a date. You find something interesting. 5xp. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Krillins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, actually struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker. In other words, a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately, Mr. Krillins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage, has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Well, that was boring. Okay, let's gaze into it. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you think he could have left a better tip. Second edition of Principal Mathematician published. We still cannot understand a word of this, says local children. Today's list of band dancers: the chutney slider, the dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlooker report. It smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. I wonder if I get anything for doing this. Yeah, that felt useless. I'm glad I didn't spend too much time there. Coffee. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Wow, new word for me. Pour in a cup of pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. Nasty old coffee. Now I've got 2 cups of coffee. Can I not drink one of them? This one gives me one. Increases your maximum AP. Ooh. Reduces an enemy's muscle, musicality, and moxie. The combat item. What would it replace? Oh, it'll probably replace this. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's probably going to be an item that I actually physically use. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm going underneath here. Fish. Yes. Fishing rod. Activate. They should really provide cups for this. You got an item. Handful of clean water. Okay. Interesting. Hey, look, a trap door. Go through it. Are those fish people? Those are fish people. It's an underground press. Literally, there's still newspaper left in it. Take the paper. It's an underground. You got an item. Underground newspaper. Okay. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. Let's read it, I guess. It's a quest item. It's more of the manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at the cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind at all. Interesting. And what does this clean water do? Ah, cure an ally who's on fire. Interesting. Hi, Gabby, how's it going? It sounds like a cat meowing. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, a coincidence. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventurous smell. Then Murray said, "We're gonna need some muscle for this." And Gabby says, "Gabby has several muscles, strong ones." And that was that. It was Gabby has been helping since then. That was new. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22, 1970. Let's go check what happened there. This is this one. Wait, did I look at the wrong date? I interacted with the wrong one. 1917. Oh, whoops, my bad. This one. The top story from the date is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of a newsstand to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. I believe I now can upgrade myself. I have 20 XP. Sweet. So those are there. Perks. Okay, do I do the fashion sense? Or do I save for good eyesight? I think I'm going to save for good eyesight. It's a control panel for the pneumatic tube system. I have the manual for that. This is a reference manual for a city-wide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the I had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything with that just yet. Oh, consult the manual. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Startup instructions. Step 1. Press the green power on button. Okay. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicator. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust to dial to A. If it is blue, if the blue light is on, set the suction adjuster dial to E. If it's green, to D. To abort startup, press the red power off button. So turn on the green button, pull the pump engage, adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic. So if it's red, it's A, if it's blue, it's E, if it's green, it's D. Okay. Big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it. A series of colored lights. Okay. So I press the green button. Look. Green button makes a satisfying click and you hear the motor starting up somewhere. Pull the lever. You pull the lever with a very pleasing chunk, and the motor noise turns into a sort of loud whining whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. A yellow light? A yellow light. Turn the knob, I guess. Okay, so I guess I need to abort it then, because it's not a color that I need. Let's try one more time. So I press the green button, pull the lever, a yellow light. Something doesn't seem right about this. What the heck? Power on, pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure. I wonder if it's referencing to the color wheel, but I don't see it like that. I'm gonna try adjust the knob while the thing's off. I can't adjust the knob. Ah, interesting. I wonder if there's a link between these. Maybe the color of the rainbow? I wonder if it's the color of the rainbow. I'm actually really curious about that. Okay, I think I'm gonna press the red button now to just turn it off. And I'm gonna see if I can deal with these fishmen. Something around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these two moist feathers staying between you and the abandoned hat over there. Guess not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light, though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notably, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there, but you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radiant watch dials, and they hiss and gurgle at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of the head open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. Rose? It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking you until they judge how much of a threat you are. I wonder if I can not engage with them at all. I guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to fight those guys. I really want to know though. I'm just gonna mess around with this, to be honest. Green button. Lever. Turn it up. So it could be B, C, F, G. I want to say it's C. Ha! Success. Oh, I'm sorry, that was funny. Oh my gosh. I went for a gamble there. Semi-logical gamble, but well, someone's gonna get some very strange mail. And hell, you would say it's quite fishy. What were those things anyway, and what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. I really don't know what I just did. Was that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. I don't care. A very old manhole cover. Oh, interesting. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Arigo Maki. An ominous, vaguely Persian-shaped stain on the ground. I don't know if I want to touch the hat then. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Okay. You got a terribly cursed fedora. Can I put the fedora on? I can. It's a simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. I want to put it on my head. I want to put it now. I don't know what it's gonna do. I can't say, but I'm not gonna do it. Judging by that stain on the ground, I don't think it's gonna be very good. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual though. Yeah. Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. It feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen. I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. You gotta get that cursor off that hat, right? Uh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dreamscape that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase them. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses the subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Hi, janitor. Charles Wallace. Speak to him. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Mackie. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Mackie. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Both the Detectotron and the Uncursed machine too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does the weird Uncursed machine work? I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense? Yep. Hmm. Anything else I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. This is the uncursed machine. You sit in the chair with a surprisingly comfortable, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pulled the weird metal dome thing down on your head. What would you like to uncurse today? A terribly cursed fedora? No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angry like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud mute minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It's now simply a terrible hat. You got an item uncursed fedora, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dream-like construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? Oh, I got a hat now. Oh, shoot. Got a fedora hat. See, curses are like energy, Mackie. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newton? Newman. Yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualistic stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more a Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that. I'm a man with an axe in my hand. Guess that's me to leave. Fedoral reserve. Oh, that creepy. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now. I will fundam thy murderer. Oh no, he died. A tree felled before its time. A ground stained with sin. Yes. etched in Arcadia gold. Even Arcadia is, yes. Even in paradise, there's a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here? Aye, Kata. There has been a Mordor. What knowest thou of Mordor? That I did not do the Mordor, and that is it. That is all. What more have thee for me? Only, only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always telleth the truth. One of us always lies, and the third of us does not speak on at all, but honks. If I find thee liar, there is nothing I can do to save thee. Aye, Kata, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her approaches. This is hard. So he's got a bunch of black fedoras. I have to tell. He's got 2 fedoras. Big power in the wood today, Kata. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordor. Then what? Whose? Look for my brother. Thee mean not astray, thy brother Spectron of the brothers. I'm gonna look that one. This is fairy talk. Nothing has honken in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honken since then? No sire. Interesting. Something is rotten in the wood, Kata. I am Mordor. What perversions at its source? Speak to me of perversions? I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What thou tell them me? I am troubled by the Mordor, but of it I know nothing. I warn thee, for my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Oh, this is hard. Thou will do what thou must, Kata. I have no doubt. Aye, now make like a tree. I'm gonna say this one again. Thy brother spectrum of 3 brothers, one who always lies, one who always telleth the truth, and one who does not spectrum at all but honks. What's spectrum thee of this? I do not honken, sire. I swear upon it. Thou honken? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Oh, this is weird. So one's a liar, one always tells the truth, and one's a honker, apparently. I say I did not do the Mordor. I always say I am one of the 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. Thou lie about Håkon. Thou lie about Håkon tree. What say? Thy brothers honken not. Thou wouldest lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldest done murder in the wood. Aye, thou hadst the right of it. I sought only to distract thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I grow in 100 years I have grown so tall and strong that an axe will never follow me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. What did I just do? I'm so confused. That whole scene. What? Big rot in the wood today, cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued this starchy little fault thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on, it nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. I love it. Jeez, what the actual F? I feel like I've just lost brain cells. Great. Item drops and more meat. I guess I did it. Can I go to sleep now? How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and he's talking trees now. One of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dreams is plenty for me. Okay, good. Ooh. There's a shelf for knickknacks and tortoises. Take a look. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by a previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. And I unpack my bag now. Unless that was my bag on the floor already. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Ah, what the heck? A simple... No, man. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got an item stamped from Murray's letter. Wow, I guess that's a badge, I assume. A stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of the luggage owner. It's got a picture of a cute dog in it. Weirdly, it isn't charred. Examine. Curious, the postmark says 18th April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. Huh. 1906, I guess it's time to go for a little bit. I want to go to the newspaper store. The television set, you've heard of these, turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Good one. Good one. Go to sleep. Oh, right. Dream about school. It's a post on my favorite literary ghosts. What's wrong with me? Lots of people in the hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. There's a lot of lockers. I don't want to mess with that until... Nice faces you got there. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which... You open the first locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. The second locker is full of peanut butter. The third locker contains a tiny shrine of Babe Ruth. The fourth locker is empty. The fifth locker is filled with cookbooks but they are all in French. The sixth locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. And I said there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez. You look at the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I spent my summer. by Mackie Nelson, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the pile of book school papers you find overdue library book. Gasp. So does that mean that I can tell him which locker? How's it going? I don't know, actually. I'm gonna lie to this guy. 7th one. Ah, that's right, my locker. Me, Mackie Nelson. Thank you. It's me. You're welcome. Hey, it's me. But which one is the real you? Hint. It's neither. Our founder, Brandworth's Corvinculus? This lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there. You must be. She flips through the book on the desk. Ah, here we are. Nelson, Mackie Nelson. Yes, I am Mackie Nelson. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I'm your academic advisor, and it's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly, you must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. There we have the overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for the jazz agents. I like the sound of jazz agents. I'm interested in being a jazz agent. Master of syncopation and improvisation. Jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtly weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favors over time. Cheese wizards? As a trained chief magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft, soothing cheese to heal themselves and their allies. Sounds cool. Pig Skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. So I like the cheese wizard because it involves cheese magic. I'm going to be a cheese wizard. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. You're a cheese wizard, Mackie. Brilliant. Now then, it's just the minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. A minor? A minor in the psychology of rocks. My minor was applied insectology, cryptobotany. Cryptobotanist. You are an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. Actually no. An exologist. So you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Nope. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Okay, so I can... What was number 1 again? Plants, animals, or rocks. I like the sense of animals. Huh. I guess I will go with plants. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean the right side of the dream. just through the door. Thank you. Okay. The nice lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. You wake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Oh, so I've lost my oh. Check out all these are costly. Gather crafting ingredients from plants. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, guys, I think this is a good time to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am going to try speak clearer in the next couple of episodes, but it's going to vary. But I really enjoy this. Yeah, this game looks really cool, and I hope you guys will hit that like, subscribe, and obviously we do appreciate you guys sharing the word of our both channels of Ramble Shamble as well as Fumble Shamble. And we hope you guys come to join us again in a future episode from Fumble Shamble. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.